Hello, welcome to my online studio. Today we'll be going over Chandra Namaskar, which is the moon salutation, as opposed to the sun salutation, which is uh, more heating and more energizing. Moon salutation is more calming, has a lot of forward folds, moving from side to side, and opening and lengthening the yin channels, which the yin channels in uh, traditional Chinese medicine are actually on the inner edges of the thighs. So please join me on the mat when you're ready. Starting up at the upper right corner of the mat, feet hip distance apart, root down through all four corners of both feet, maybe sway forwards and back, and allow yourself to root down into this moment. Let your shoulders come down, away from your back, away from your ears. Let your gaze begin to soften down to the floor, or close your eyes. And connect with your breath. When you're ready, deepen your inhales and exhales. Create your Ujjayi breath by constricting the back of your throat like a whisper. Establish a steady rhythm of inhale and exhale. Inhale, palms touch in front of the heart. Exhale, arrive. Inhale, press your hands up to the ceiling, rise to tiptoes. Holding here. In the first round, we would hold for 5 breaths. Second for 3. And the third, we'll sync breath to movement. Taking one more inhale, heels down. Exhale, point your fingers to your right. Peel the left side of your heart open to the ceiling as you look up. Notice if you want to cave in on your left side, peel it open, pointing your fingers exactly towards your right for a side stretch. Inhale up to center, and exhale to your right. To your left. Going to the other side. Inhale, come back to center. Lift your right knee up in towards your chest. Circle your right knee out wide into a wide leg stance. Toes point out as you exhale. Bend elbows, bend knees into Kalyasana. Press down through all four corners of both feet. Draw low, belly in, lengthening through the crown of your head. Inhale, straighten elbows, straighten knees. Turn your left toes in towards the long edge of your mat. Inhale, arms wide. Reach your right hand forward. Send your left hip back. Keep your left shoulder and your left hip on the same line. If you notice that you want to cave in so that you can get some depth, don't worry about the depth just yet. Bring your right hand to your right shin. Stack your left shoulder on top of, in line with your left hip. And left hand reaches up to the ceiling. Look up at your left thumb. Make this a side stretch rather than a forward fold. Inhale, look down at your right big toe. Exhale, square shoulders, square hips towards your right foot. and fold. Maybe bring nose to knee, but don't worry about that this first round. As your body warms up, you'll notice that you get a little bit more depth each time. Inhale, unplug your left heel, turn your left heel up towards the ceiling, lower your left knee, press into your right heel, rise into Anjaneyasana. Right knee over your right ankle, fingertips reach up, peel your heart open to the ceiling, biceps by your ears. Taking one more inhale. As you exhale, bring both hands down towards the long edge of your mat. Tuck your left toes, lift your left knee, turn all 10 toes into the corners of your mat. Press your right heel into the mat as you sit into your right hip. Option to leave your hands on the floor to counterbalance, or if you have the balance and the stability, maybe bring your hands to your heart. Inhale, press into your right heel, shift weight into your left knee, sit into your left hip, keep pressing through your left heel. If you want to bring your left heel up, just be aware that there will be less muscular engagement, which I know for me has been the most instrumental thing for getting into the depth. So keeping your heel down will help to engage the muscles a little bit more, which will in turn keep you safer. Inhale, look down at your left big toe. Turn all 10 toes to the short edge of your mat, coming into your Anjaneyasana towards your left foot. Press into your left heel and rise. Taking one more inhale. As you exhale, step into your left foot, shorten your stance. As you spin your right heel down, keep your hips square towards the short edge of your mat. Lengthen up halfway, maybe bringing your hands to your shins. Find length through your spine. As you exhale, fold, maybe bring nose to knee. Lift through the inner arch of your back foot to engage the inner line of your right leg. Inhale, bring your left hand onto your left shin. Turn your right toes slightly more out towards the long edge of your mat. Stack your hips, stack your shoulders into Trikonasana. Once again, notice if you want to fold forward into your Trikonasana. Keep it long through your side body rather than making it into a forward fold. Inhale, right hand rises, left hand rises to meet it. Exhale, right toes point out, bend elbows, bend knees into Kalyasana. Inhale, straighten elbows, straighten knees, turn your toes in. Exhale, left foot steps to your right. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, point your fingers to your right. Look up at the ceiling. up through center. Exhale to your left. Inhale up to center, rise to tiptoes, hold here, 5 breaths, keep drawing your low belly in. If you find yourself wobbly, be patient with yourself. If you tend to walk forwards and back because the wobbles, just keep coming back to it. And exhale, heels down, hands to your heart. That was half of a round of Chandra Namaskar. On the way back, we'll do 3 breaths per movement, and then we'll do both sides, a single breath per movement. Coming back into your Tadasana. Inhale, press your fingertips up, rise to tiptoes, holding here, 2 more breaths. Inhale, heels down. Exhale, fingers to your left, look up. Inhale, center. Exhale to your right. Inhale, center. Lift your left leg. Circle your left knee out wide to the side. Wide leg stance, toes out. Exhale, bend elbows, bend knees. Kalyasana. 2 more breaths. Inhale, straighten elbows, straighten knees, turn your right toes in, reach both hands out, reach your left hand long, keep the side stretch. Notice if you want to cave in, make it a forward fold. Keep it the side stretch. Maybe you find you have a little bit more space, a little bit more length, a little bit more depth. Inhale, look down at your left big toe. Square shoulders, square hips. As you turn towards the left edge of your mat, exhale into Parsvottanasana or pyramid. Lift through the inner arch of your right foot. Keep your hips square and drape your chest over your left leg. Inhale, right heel rises. Turn your right heel up. Lower your right knee. Press into your left heel. Rise to Anjaneyasana. Left knee over your left ankle. Melt your right hip down, but keep pressing your left heel into the mat to keep the strength and the stability. Taking 1 more inhale. As you exhale, bring both hands down towards the long edge of your mat. Tuck your right toes. Lift your right knee. Turn all 10 toes towards the corners of your mats. Bend into your left knee and sit into your left hip. For Skandasana, option to bring hands to heart or reach your hands out long if you'd like to counterbalance. Don't worry if your Skandasana looks more like this with your hips way up. The depth will come in time. I'm honestly surprised I'm going as far as I am right now. So be patient with yourself. Inhale, straighten into your left leg. And exhale, right toes turn out. Bend into your right knee. I'm going to switch over so y'all can see me a little bit better. Coming into your Skandasana towards your right. Inhale, look down at your right big toe. Turn all 10 toes towards the short edge of your mat. Lower your left knee, press into your right heel as you rise to Anjaneyasana. 3 breaths. Feel into your body. In one more inhale. As you exhale, step into your right foot, shorten your stance. Spin your left heel down, square shoulders, square hips to the short edge of your mat, halfway lift. As you exhale, fold. Parsvottanasana. Scooch back a little bit so y'all can see me. Inhale, bring your right hand to your right shin. Stack your hips, stack your shoulders as you rise to Trikonasana once again. Don't worry about getting your right hand on the floor. Bring your hand to your shins so that you can focus on finding length through the left side of your hip. Inhale, rise to stand, palms touch, left toes point out. Exhale, bend elbows, bend knees, Kalyasana. Also Devyasana. I've heard both names. Inhale, straighten elbows, straighten knees. Exhale, toes point in, step right foot to left. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, fingers to your left, look up. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, fingers to your right, look up. Inhale, back to center, rise to tiptoes. In one more inhale, and exhale, heels down, hands to your heart. Inhale, exhale. Now we'll do one full round, Chandra Namaskar, sinking breath to movement. Inhale, heels rise, fingertips reach up. Hold for the exhale. Inhale, heels down. Exhale, fingers to your right. Inhale, center. Exhale, fingers to your left. Inhale, center, right knee rises. Circle your right foot out. Exhale, bend elbows, bend knees, Kalyasana. Inhale, straighten elbows, straighten knees, left toes point in. Exhale, Trikonasana. Inhale, look up. Exhale, stay. Inhale, look down at your right big toe. Square shoulders, square hips as you exhale and fold. Inhale, unplug your left heel, lower your left knee, rise Anjaneyasana. Exhale, hands to the long edge of your mat, lift your left knee, bend into your right. Inhale through center. Exhale, switch sides. Inhale, look down at your left big toe. Lower your right knee down. Anjaneyasana. Exhale, both hands down to the mat. Shorten your stance, right toes point out. Parsvottanasana pyramid. Inhale, left hand to your left shin. Peel the right side of your heart open. Trikonasana. Exhaling, stay. Inhale, rise to stand. Turn your right toes out. Exhale, bend elbows, bend knees. Kalyasana. Inhale, straighten elbows, straighten knees, toes point in. Exhale, left foot to right. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, fingers point to your right. Inhale, center. Exhale, fingers to your left. Inhale, center. Rise to tiptoes. Hold for the exhale. Inhale, heels down. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, press your fingertips up, rise to tiptoes. Hold for the exhale. Inhale, heels down. Exhale, fingers to your left. Inhale, center. Exhale, fingers to your right. Inhale, center, left knee to chest. Circle your left foot out. Wide leg stance. Exhale, Kalyasana. Inhale, rise to stand. Right toes point in. Exhale, Trikonasana. Inhale, look down at your left big toe. Exhale, fold, Parsvottanasana. Inhale, right knee down, press into your left heel, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, both hands down to the long edge of your mat. Lift your right knee, bend into your left, Skandasana towards your left. Inhale through center, and exhale to your right. Inhale, look down at your right big toe. Lower your left knee, press into your right heel, rise to Anjaneyasana. Exhale, both hands down, step into your right foot, fold, Parsvottanasana, pyramid. Inhale, right hand to your right shin, peel your heart open, look up at your left thumb, hold for the exhale. Inhale, rise to stand, left toes point out. Exhale, bend elbows, bend knees, Kalyasana. Inhale, rise to stand, toes point in. Exhale, right foot to left. Inhale, stand tall. Exhale, fingers point to your left. Inhale, center. Exhale, fingers point to your right. Inhale, center, rise to tiptoes. Hold for the exhale. Inhale, heels down. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale. Exhale. Come to face the short edge of your mat. Lower your hips down towards the mat and do a little cool down. And bring the soles of your feet together and gently flutter your knees. Inhale, lengthen up through the crown of your head. As you exhale, keep a long spine and fold. gently lower down onto your back. Cross your right ankle over your left knee. Maybe stay here. Maybe sway a little bit from side to side. And let yourself be lazy. Let yourself be lazy here. Allow the support of the earth to come up and embrace you. And maybe stay there, or draw your left knee to your chest if you'd like to go deeper into your right hip. Inhale, release. And exhale, cross your left ankle over your right knee. Gently sway from side to side. You have the option to stay here. Draw your right knee in towards your chest, interlacing your hands around your right knee. Inhale to release. Draw both knees in towards your chest as you exhale. Inhale, arms wide. And exhale, take your knees down to your left as you take your gaze to your right. Inhale through center. And exhale, knees to your right as you take your gaze to your left. Inhale, come back to center. Gently rock from side to side. You have the option to bring soles of your feet together, your knees out wide, into bound reclined angle. Or extend your legs. Allow your feet to splay out to the sides. And gently tuck your shoulders underneath you. And take one more deep inhale. And as you exhale, let yourself melt into the mat. Taking these last few moments to just rest, to feel the earth beneath you. Soften into any areas that you may be still gripping onto. The space between your brows, your jaw, neck, shoulders, Just allow it to soften. It's safe to soften. It's safe to rest. All is well. All will continue to be well. Taking one more deep inhale. And gently wiggle into your fingers and your toes. And let that grow into bigger and bigger movements. And when you're ready, move to one side, using your arm as a pillow. Take one more moment to breathe, to connect with your heart, and to feel the love that lives within you and surrounds you at all times, in all spaces, in all ways. And when you're ready, come up to a seat. Inhale, sweep your hands out and up to gather your energy. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. To close the practice, I'd like to invite you to chant Om with me. Take a deep inhale. Thank you for joining me and for making this time to practice. I hope you all have a wonderful and peaceful rest of your day. The divine within me honors the divine within each of you. Namaste.